Welcome to Petersfield in Hampshire for one of the biggest motocross events of the year. It's the British Sidecar Grand Prix, the penultimate round in this year's World Championship. 30 of the world's top sidecar crews are here, representing 14 countries. The 1.3-mile circuit will certainly provide a stern test for both the two-man teams and their machines. Machines which have been developed over the years to combine performance with power.
The chief thing now is they're all two-strokes. If you go back 10 years, they were all big Nortons and Yamahas. Nowadays, they're all two-strokes. The technology and the design really takes itself from the solo motocross. So we've got long travel suspension, something like 10 inches on the front, 8 inches on the rear, and 6 or 7 inches on the sidecar wheel to soak up the bumps around here. And there are a lot of those, David. The engine is a 620cc single-cylinder two-stroke, water-cooled, driving through a 5-speed gearbox. The whole thing weighs something in the region of 300 pounds, and this is interesting because, as you say, it's a Dutchman's bike, and the Dutch and some of the Germans have their sidecars on the right-hand side, whereas the English and the Swiss have the chair on the left.
As you mentioned, the Continentals seem to dominate. It's a long while since a British outfit won this. Do you think there's any chance at all that in the foreseeable future the Brits can once again take the World Championship or win this race even?
Well, it is a pity. I mean, harking back those 10 years, we had people like Nick Thompson at the top of the world. Doug Fox was also up there from down in Kent. Chris Etheridge is our current man in form, I suppose, and he's in with a chance maybe of pulling off a home win today. But for some reason, on the continental scene, the British men can't match the pace. Reliability is a problem. Investment as well, sponsorship, is crucial to the success of any World Championship effort.
And the World Championship standings before this Grand Prix reflect the continental domination. Humbert Timmermans and Eric Verhagen of the Netherlands, clear leaders from the Belgians Ramon and Strubbe. The Sen and Morgan of France are fourth. The top British duo, Chris Etheridge and Nick Brace, lie 11th in the World Championship, and they've just completed their time practice.
We come back in and that time was only the 14th quickest, and we couldn't understand why. You know, everything went well for us, the bike's good, we thought we was quick, but it's just the way it goes. I mean, these guys are good and we just have to do something a little bit better in the race.
So at this distance, have you decided yet what your race tactics are going to be, or are you just going to see how it works out?
Yeah, I think on the start is always a problem. We want to stay out of trouble on the start, let the first lap settle down, and then hopefully we'll be in at least the top 10 on the first lap. And it's no panic, you haven't got to be there after 3 laps, you've got to be at the end after half an hour, so just slowly and one at a time.
With me now, Humbert Timmermans and Eric Verhagen. Eric, what do you think of the circuit?
It's a very nice circuit, it's difficult, it's a long track, and it's very heavy.
So is that going to suit you, or is that difficult for you?
It's good for us, I think.
Well, this meeting, staged by the Waterlooville Motorcycle Club, has attracted a big crowd. The start of the first leg of the British Grand Prix is just a couple of minutes away. Join us after the break.